Grundy up top, the sophomore probing. Finds a man in the corner. It's St. Hilaire who drills a three. And he had his pocket pick. Williams just too quick. Goes around him to the hole. Right-hand scooper is good. Zingriello on the baseline. Draws attention. Frees up Brewer. High arcing three. Up and in. Bounce pass ahead. St. Hilaire has a left checked it. Again a chance for the lead. Back door to Lacey. Score it. His pass picked off. Brander, cat quick. The freshman to the tin with a nice finish. Another bank attempt. Gradinskis stays with it. Three-pointer now by Galamaga. Three-pointer block. Sanasuoso comes down with it, sends it up the floor, and then Sullivan throws it down. Fawcett steps into a long two, up and in. O'Connell, guarded by Zimmerman, deep on the far wing, steps into a long two and drills it. Trying to shake off Morelli into the lane. Back door from Pafford. There's the layup. 4 seconds. Timeout with a cut. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Manchester. Nick Anastas with you. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. A beauty on tap here tonight at Trinity High School as the last unbeaten takes the floor. The Pioneers, 10-0, playing host to the Portsmouth Clippers, who look to rebound from a rare loss back on Tuesday night. We'll start with the home team, Trinity. A perfect 10-0, 12-0 if you count the Christmas tournament. 2 victories there just after the holiday, but amongst the official standings, again, 10-0, the lone team atop the Division I mountain, just past the midway point of the regular season. Pioneers have looked good in the process as well, winning by an average of nearly 17 points per game. They're fresh off a 10-point victory back on Tuesday night against crosstown rival Manchester Central. That was a road win of 72-62. Head coach is Keith Bike, former college player in his own right at Division I Hartford. His son is the sophomore Tyler Bike, who is perhaps the best point guard in the state. He's certainly one of them and one of the best all-around players in the state, in my humble opinion. He'll be on the floor tonight. He heads a strong sophomore class that collectively saw a lot of time last year as freshmen. Trinity made a push all the way to the Final Four before bowing out back in March against Winnicott. But this group, again, 10-0. They look to run and gun. A lot of shooters surrounding Bike. And they're also one of the smaller teams in Division I. In fact, not a player over 6'2" on the entire roster. But again, they have scored in bunches early and often so far and come in, again, the last unbeaten team in Division I at 10-0. Portsmouth not too far behind. How about 8-3 under head coach John Mulvey? They've got a good point guard in their own right. He's a senior, Jack Radcliffe. Good on both sides of the ball, good off the dribble. And Portsmouth, they've got shooters as well. Carmen Zingarello comes to mind. He can get hot very quickly. And Tyler Parody should give them a size advantage inside as the big man goes about 6'4". Portsmouth, they started 0-2. They then won 8 in a row before losing 2 nights ago. They fell 52-45 on the road against Wyndham to drop to 8-3. As we take a look at the standings, Trinity at 10-0. Pinkerton right behind them. Their lone loss came against Nashua North. Goffstown, we'll see them on Saturday when they take on Bedford. Grizzlies are 10-2. Outside the top 5, the defending champion BG at 8-3. We mentioned the Bulldogs. They're getting hot once again at 9-4. Perennial power Exeter is a half game back at 8-4. And the 9 spot is a team that went to the Final Four a year ago, Londonderry. And above the 500 mark is a Seacoast squad in Dover. So there you go. The Division I standings, again, 18 games slated for each team in the regular season. The postseason begins early this year, by almost a month. First round action will come your way on February 9th. So still a lot of regular season ground to make up between now and then. So it'll be a packed schedule. I'm up here on the stage. Crowd continuing to file in along both sidelines. And, well, the cheerleaders are here off to my right. And again, it's really a unique view for me. Our dual cameramen are on the baseline tonight as well, John Barron and Craig Incardoni. The officials, two longtime vets. Man on the left is Andy, who, well, rough everything from youth to 30-plus leagues. He's been around, a gym rat in his own right. And that's Mr. Burkhart on the right, his father, a longtime official as well. So two experienced zebras on hand tonight for this one. Clippers and Pioneers getting set to square off next here in the Queen City. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. Are you ready to make your house your dream home? Then it's time to contact Ulster Property Services at ulsterpropertyservices.com. Ulster offers commercial and residential landscaping and hardscaping services and is now booking for fall cleanups, snow services, and interior home renovation projects. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Ulster Property Services, serving southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit ulsterpropertyservices.com.
Hey, I'm Chad, the owner of New Hampshire iPhone Repair. We're New Hampshire's most trusted and affordable repair shop for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, and even Android needs. Don't worry, we're affordable, reliable, and we back our parts with a lifetime warranty. And you know what the best part is? No, what? We can repair your phone while you wait.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know, Mrs. Green. Here's your iPad, good as new. Bring your phone into New Hampshire iPhone Repair today.
The New Hampshire Tomahawks promote the highest level of club lacrosse competition, not just in the state, but in the country. Looking to get recruited? Director Chris Cameron keeps an open dialogue with the nation's top college lacrosse coaches. Over 400 New Hampshire Tomahawks alumni have played at the college level, including the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Ivy, NESCAC, NE10, and more. The New Hampshire Tomahawks coaching staff has over 100 coaches, including current high school varsity and college coaches. The Tomahawks offer training for players of all ages, clinics, camps, and leagues, along with spring, summer, and fall elite teams. So play with the best. The New Hampshire Tomahawks, showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit NewHampshireTomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today. Well, there it is, the national anthem now in the books. The starters have been introduced, and we are getting set for the opening tip here in Manchester. Nick and Astis with you. Portsmouth and Trinity here on our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week. Presented by Beals Insurance, a good crowd, a good student presence, as there always is, getting fired up right behind the Pioneer bench, egged on by our videographer, John Barron. And we're getting set to go. Trinity unbeaten, 10-0. Portsmouth at 8-3, a top 5 club. Both programs really amongst the more prestigious. Trinity 2 state championships in the last 12 years. Same thing with Portsmouth. Pioneers in their home whites. Portsmouth in their road maroons. The officials, Andy Paul, Pete Burkhardt. Ball up in the air, tipped by Noema. Point guard is Bike, who's double teamed immediately. It's a back up top. This is Andrew Politi, a dangerous three-point threat. Meanwhile, ball slapped out of bounds into the Clipper bench, right at the feet of head coach John Mulvey. It'll stay with the Pioneers. Devon Ellis, Quentin Pinkoski, and Mark Nioma round out the 5 in white. Politi's open, 3 on the way, in and out. The rebound to Matt Minkler, one of their better all-around athletes in the backcourt, along with Jack Radcliffe. Up front, Adrian Degnan, new addition to the starting lineup. Zingarello, drive, leaner, around the rim and out, the rebound to Bike. Second trip for the Pioneers. Both teams opening up in a man-to-man, expected to play primarily man tonight. Ellis able to hang and score. Now Devon Ellis, one of the sophomores who comes in as a veteran. Started last year. Minkler is fouled in the lane. The first foul either way with just over a minute gone by. In this first quarter, you see the crossover. Minkler, good first step. Ellis made a swipe at the ball, but got a piece of the right arm. Coach Mulvey rips down the mask, calls out the play. Pioneers pressuring beyond the three-point line. Minkler going to put it on the deck, and now the defense chant coming from the student section. No shot clock, as we know, in the NHIAA. Teams allowed to take their time, and Portsmouth does. Now a 3 is on the way, finally, from Minkler. Ball loose in the corner. Good play on the ball by Portsmouth's Elliot Miles, but the junior stepped out of bounds in the corner. And the ball back over to the Pioneers. Trinity up 2-0. A few late arrivers continuing to file in. A good crowd on hand, as is usually the case here. Nioma, the crossover and kick. Ellis in the corner. Closed out well by Minkler. Now got a drive. Dumps it back down to Nioma. Count the bucket and the foul. Well, the give and go. It comes off the right-hand dribble drive. And Ellis knew where his teammate was. Drew the second defender, and Nioma left open underneath. Sure-handed, able to finish with the right hand. Three-point play opportunity, though, won't happen as the free throw rolls out. The rebound goes to Cingarella. Clippers trail 4-0, 2 minutes in. Radcliffe given room by Pinkoski. Now Degnan. Back for Radcliffe. One of Portsmouth's more consistent scorers. Goes to the rim. Rejected. Nioma with the block. Bike. They find Nioma the trailer. Can't get the right-hand layup. And then Zingarello is fouled after pulling in his second rebound for Portsmouth. Well, Nioma got this crowd in a frenzy with that stuff. Trinity had numbers, but unable to convert. There's Nioma protecting the rim, getting all of that one. Portsmouth trying to get on the board with 2.5 gone by. The sub has come on, Connor Herman, junior, to play the wing. Long shot, off target, rebound Nioma. Now Politi, eyes on the rim, back to Naoma, step back three in the corner is up and in. Well, Naoma gives a quick point to the supporters in the Trinity student section. He's got 5. And a good start for Coach Bike's club, 7-0 Pioneers. Zingarello for 3, rattles in and out. Politi the rebound off the bounce. Well, Bike back to the defense. Politi on the wing. Closed out well by Degnan. They're going to pull it back out. 3 minutes gone. Pioneers looking to improve on this 7-0 lead. Naoma's had the hot hand. The sophomore in the corner, a little jab. Going to skip it far side. Herman, a good ball fake, steps into a long 2. Swish. And with that, a timeout is called. Portsmouth trailing. Well, now 9-0. Coach Mulvey concerned, calling the timeout. And this was the start the home crowd was hoping for nearly midway through this first quarter. After a somewhat slow start, the Pioneers coming up with buckets on now 3 straight possessions led by Mark Naoma. We led off the broadcast tonight by telling you just how good this Pioneer team is. Not only 10-0, but on average beating teams by nearly 17 points per game. And are in the hunt for their first state championship since 2013. Come out of the timeout. Pioneers are going to pick up full court man here. A little bit of press as Naoma meets Zingarello at midcourt. Clippers trying to find some spacing. Minkler into the lane, outside. Degman ready to fire. The 3 takes a bounce off the top of the backboard. For it's ultimately wrestled in by Bike, and an over and back foul is going to be called against Miles, who wrapped up Bike there after Tyler pulled in his second rebound. So another defensive stop here, as Trinity has looked good really on both ends of the floor here now 4 minutes in. Trying to take their first double-digit lead. Naoma in the high post. And put the shoulder down. The sophomore slips around the defender and gets another lay-in. Able to bank it with the right hand. 11-0 Trinity. Clippers still hoping to break the ice. Minkler, head down, left hand off the rim. Politi the rebound, looking to push. The senior with the left hand just south of the free throw line. Lost it on the way up. It's out of bounds. Politi thought he was fouled. It's the first turnover either way. And again, the Clippers going to face a full court press here. Coach Bike looking to dial it up early on the defensive end. I think the idea is to take it out of the point guard's hands. Now they do go to the senior. That's Radcliffe. Zingarello open on the wing, and the 3 is up and in. It's what he can do. Senior guard able to lean into that one to finally get Portsmouth on the board. Naoma looking to match. Too strong. And Politi out of bounds, trying to keep it alive on the baseline. So 11-3. Now with just over 3 minutes first quarter. Clippers hoping to string together a couple of buckets. Minkler. Zingarello. 3 short. Offensive rebound collected off the bounce by Justin Blumenthal, who just came on for Portsmouth. Meanwhile, out of bounds. Zingarello stepped out of bounds on the sideline. Portsmouth's first giveaway. Max Shosha is on for the Pioneers. Another sophomore who can score. Filling up that 6-man role nicely this season for Trinity. This one turned over. Miscommunication between Sosha and Herman. Ball ends up out of bounds in the corner and back over to Portsmouth. So Minkler, the shooting guard, to try and trigger the offense here. Now on the wing. Pass up top, tipped. Bike trying to jump the passing lane. And his left hand on the ball, off his thumb, out of bounds at midcourt. Just outside of 2 minutes first quarter, Pioneers still looking to defend all 94 feet here. Clippers now looking for spacing. Minkler going to turn on the gas, going to spin, going to fire. And that one missed off the backboard. Bike gets to it, his third rebound. Trinity looking to go back up double figures. Bike's pass is too strong across the lane, out of bounds after skipping off the fingertips of Naima. Well, Portsmouth scored the first 11 points. Have not scored since and have committed 3 turnovers over the last couple of minutes. Clippers, though, the exception of the three-pointer, have been unable to capitalize. Radcliffe, though, finds room on the baseline. Good backdoor pass. Point guard able to bank it in. And now a mini 5-0 run for Portsmouth. Makes it a 2-possession game again at 11-5. Coming up on 90 seconds to go first quarter. Clippers have stayed in the man-to-man. Extended out beyond the three-point arc. This one out of Pinkowski's hands. And out of bounds. Lands in the fourth row behind the Clipper bench. So the turnover bug biting a little bit here late in the quarter. Coach Bike going to go to the bench. Pinkowski comes out. And after a brief rest, Politi is back on. Clippers trying to extend this 5-0 run. Took nearly 6 minutes to get on the board. Minkler going one-on-one here with Herman. On the wing for Ratcliffe. Up top, the shooter, Zingarello. Gives the ball fake, goes right down the roll, and can't scoop it. Thought he was fouled. Politi the rebound. Final minute first quarter. Pioneers trying to break a drought. Herman, three-pointer, too strong out of the corner. Politi gets to it. Second try is wild. Herman going to keep it alive, however. Politi, left side for Bike, who has yet to take a shot. The coach's son finds Herman back on the wing. We're down to 30 seconds. Bike looks over at his father, who flashes the hand signals from the Trinity sideline. Pioneers look like they're going to hold for the final shot down to 20 seconds. Clippers given a little bit of room here. Bike with 10 to go. Naima, top of the key. You can hear the countdown. Bike, shimmy, shake, fade. His first and only shot of the first quarter is going to beat the buzzer. It's a three-pointer. And he ends the first quarter on a high note for the home team. 14-5 is the Pioneer lead after one. Right back to Manch Vegas in a moment. You're watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com.
Start of the second quarter here in Manchester. Three-pointer by Carmine Zingarello is over the top of the backboard, ruled out of bounds. So it's Pioneer basketball. Trinity with a 14-5 lead after one. Nick Anastas with you. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. Pioneers looking to stay unbeaten, the last undefeated team in Division One. Hoping to improve to 11-0. Scored the first 11 points of the game. Clippers responded by scoring 5 points on back-to-back trips. Trinity gets a three-pointer at the buzzer to end the first quarter. Tough shooting to begin here for the Clippers, who come in at 8-3, hoping to avoid their second straight loss. Andrew Politi for three. The senior left off the score sheet in that first quarter, but too good of a shooter, frankly, to be left off for long. He did pull in a game-high 4 rebounds in that first quarter. Largest lead on the board for the home team, 17-5. Zingarello for three, won't happen. Shosha his second rebound. Politi the step back, a deep three. Timeout Portsmouth. Andrew Politi back-to-back three-point baskets. Pioneers with plenty of breathing room now. It's 20-5. Timeout Clippers, their second called timeout of this first half. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Beals Insurance, locations in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that is right for you. Visit BealsInsurance.com. Also by MG Sports Fundraising. That's fundraising made easy. MG Sports Fundraising is the official fundraising partner of Friday Night Lights New Hampshire. Visit MGSportsFundraising.com and start raising money for your team today. Also by Ulster Property Services. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Serving Southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit UlsterPropertyServices.com. By New Hampshire iPhone Repair. It's done while you wait. It's backed by their lifetime warranty. 6 locations in Southern New Hampshire and on the seacoast. Visit NHiPhoneRepair.com. And finally by the New Hampshire Tomahawks Showcase and Development for College Lacrosse. Visit NHTomahawks.com and also girls.NHTomahawks.com. Portsmouth in some trouble here early in the second quarter. Clippers just 2 field goals now through nearly 10 minutes of action. And they trail by 15 for the first time at 20-5. This Pioneer man-to-man defense, which is stretched full court at times, has been stifling. Meanwhile, a foul is called. A hand check here against the Pioneer defense. Third team foul first on the sophomore Mark Nyama, who led the Pioneers with 5 points in that first quarter. Minkler, step back, fadeaway two, won't happen. Another 16-footer that just won't drop. Nyama his second rebound. Ellis head down to the cup, count the bucket, no, they'll wave it off. Offensive foul. Well, Nyama, or make that Ellis picks up number 1, that's his first foul. As the weak side defender able to slip into his path underneath the hole and draw the contact. It's a good defensive play. Meanwhile, Taylor Hodgson, senior, has come on for Portsmouth. Just the second sub for Coach Mulvey so far. Short rotation with just over 2 minutes gone by second quarter. Still 20-5 Trinity. Portsmouth, they've been patient, only 1 turnover, but it seems like every shot attempt has been challenged. This one broken up in the lane, and there's the second turnover. Nyama with the steal. Bike got the initial piece. Shosha, though, runs out of real estate and ultimately runs out of bounds. That's the 5th Trinity giveaway. However, that does allow the Pioneers to pick up full court. The point guard, Jack Ratcliffe, is on the sideline taking his first rest, leaving the 5 on the floor to try and navigate these defensive waters. Pioneers have been excellent here, providing pressure all over the floor. 3 minutes in, second quarter. Clippers looking for spacing. Minkler finally fires a high arcing 3, nothing but net. That's a good pull up and stick for the junior. Couple of feet behind the 3-point line. It's now 20-8. Nyama Another big collision. This time it goes against the defense. Tried to get the right hand finger roll. It was Taylor Hodgson who steps in and commits the foul. Pioneers attacking the rim in this first half. So Mark Nyoma, another sophomore, another veteran for Coach Bike. Free throw around the rim and out. First trip to the line either way comes nearly midway through this second quarter. Subs for Coach Bike as Sosha and Herman check out. Pinkoski, the starter, is back on, and the freshman, Jaden Summers, makes his first appearance. Provides some length along that front line. Minkler drive and kick. Ratcliffe, who just checked back in, had a shot blocked by Bike. Rebound Summers, but he turns it over. And then Degnan too strong. Trinity now quickly the other way. Been a couple of minutes since the Pioneers have scored. Their lead is 12 at 20-8. Nyoma on the crossover. Step back long two, in and out. Good box out by Elliott Miles on the board for the Clippers. Portsmouth starting to get some stops. Still, though, only 3 made field goals in this first half. Zingarillo, three-pointer short. Nyoma, another skying rebound. His third for Trinity. Coach Bike in his son's ear at midcourt. Marching our way towards 3 minutes until halftime. Again, both teams have hit a bit of a dry spell here midway through the second. And Coach Bike going to call his first timeout. Try and regroup here. Well, coming up at halftime, a look back at this first half. We'll get you stats and highlights, plus a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Another busy night statewide here on a Thursday. We remind you, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, FNLNH Media. Again, Friday Night Lights New Hampshire is on YouTube. Our channel, FNLNH Media, free to subscribe. Rock that notification bell as well. You'll be in the know all season. And this is really the fun part of the regular season. Just past the midway point. Again, early start to the tournament this year, so the games are going to come fast and furious. That includes the weekend. And we'll be busy this Saturday. 4:30 start, rivalry game in Goffstown as Bedford comes to the Grizzly Den to take on Goffstown. It's a 4:30 tip. 4:15 is when our coverage will begin. Again, that's Saturday only here on Friday Night Lights New Hampshire. 20-8 Trinity, the last unbeaten Division I team in the state of New Hampshire, officially 10-0. They've never trailed, led by as many as 15 moments ago, but it's been well over 2 minutes since they have last scored. Portsmouth has done a good job here defensively. Meanwhile, this one thrown into the backcourt and turned over. It's been the Achilles heel for the home team. 7 turnovers. After that, over and back. Coach Bike not happy. Portsmouth has committed only 2 giveaways, but again have struggled to shoot the basketball. At the rim, won't go. Lefty drive, righty shot that ends up no good off the window. Another rebound for Nyoma, who comes up short on the pull-up. Rebound Zingarello, his third for Portsmouth. Into the lane, Minkler jammed up. Summers to steal. The outlet for Pinkoski is bobbled. Bike able to recover just in front of midcourt and pull it out with a crossover dribble. Inside of 3 minutes, second quarter. We've been stuck at 20-8 here. Three-pointer, Politi, in and out. Miles the rebound. Pretty good look for Politi, who knocked down a couple already from deep. Backdoor denied, stolen with the left hand by Bike. Bike into the lane, lost it himself. Turnovers each way. Now Minkler lost the dribble. Had some numbers for a moment. Clippers going to take a breath, pull it out as we hit the 2-minute mark, second quarter. Pinkoski knocking over the bigger Miles there, trying to fight through a screen. The officials let it go. It's a two-man crew tonight. They've let the players play. A combined 7 fouls only in this first half. Pinkoski the rebound, and here's the 8th foul. It goes against Portsmouth. It's in the backcourt against Adrian Degnan, his first. Now 4 team fouls each way. Been nearly 4 minutes since Trinity's last field goal. Inside of 90 seconds here, first half. Clippers gotten out and challenged in this half-court man-to-man set defensively. A lot of ball pressure well beyond the three-point line. Trinity's going to run a little weave here with Herman, who's back on the floor, handing to Bike. Bike, still by my count, has only taken 1 shot. There's the second, and it's up and in. Well, he looks to get others involved. That seems to be the pattern for the sophomore in the first half. He'll look to score if it's close, likely in the second half. Couldn't help himself there, though. The long two gives him 5 points. 45 seconds. Trinity's 14-point lead is back on the board at 22-8. Miles to the head. Yep. 2 big steps. Little finger roll off the glass. First bucket for the junior. Good hard take. Clippers within a dozen. Final shot, though, may belong to Trinity with 20 seconds. Bike against Minkler. The crossover, the pull-up, high arcer. Straightaway is short. Minkler the rebound, wants to push. Down to 10 seconds. Portsmouth a chance to cut it to 10, maybe to 9. Down to 5 seconds. Minkler, long two won't happen. Still 3 seconds to go. Pinkoski, half-court heave is off the mark. That'll do it for the first half. Trinity, strong start to the game, led by as many as 15. They take a 12-point lead with them into the locker room at 22-10. Coming up at halftime, we'll look back at that first half. We'll preview the second. We'll get you the stats. Plus an out-of-town scoreboard as well. Busy night in Division One. All that on the way when we get back here to Manchester in just a few minutes. Trinity unbeaten, a 12-point lead at 22-10. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. Are you ready to make your house your dream home? Then it's time to contact Ulster Property Services at ulsterpropertyservices.com. Ulster offers commercial and residential landscaping and hardscaping services and is now booking for fall cleanups, snow services, and interior home renovation projects. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Ulster Property Services, serving southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit ulsterpropertyservices.com.
Hey, I'm Chad, the owner of New Hampshire iPhone Repair. We're New Hampshire's most trusted and affordable repair shop for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, and even Android needs. Don't worry, we're affordable, reliable, and we back our parts with a lifetime warranty. And you know what the best part is? No, what? We can repair your phone while you wait.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know, Mrs. Green. Here's your iPad, good as new. Bring your phone into New Hampshire iPhone Repair today.
The New Hampshire Tomahawks promote the highest level of club lacrosse competition, not just in the state, but in the country. Looking to get recruited? Director Chris Cameron keeps an open dialogue with the nation's top college lacrosse coaches. Over 400 New Hampshire Tomahawks alumni have played at the college level, including the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Ivy, NESCAC, NE10, and more. The New Hampshire Tomahawks coaching staff has over 100 coaches, including current high school, varsity, and college coaches. The Tomahawks offer training for players of all ages, clinics, camps, and leagues, along with spring, summer, and fall elite teams. So play with the best. The New Hampshire Tomahawks, showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit NewHampshireTomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today.
Halftime here in Manchester. Trinity leading Portsmouth 22-10. Nick Anastas with you. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. Pioneers, the lone unbeaten team remaining in Division One, looking for their 11th victory of the season. Portsmouth coming in at 8-3, hoping to avoid their second straight defeat. Pioneers scored the first 11 points of the ball game. Took Portsmouth nearly 6 minutes to get on the board. Trinity led 14-5 after one. Pioneers pushed that lead to as many as 15 about midway through the second quarter. And again, the visitor is able to chip away before the end of the frame. Low-scoring contest. Pioneers led in that first half by sophomore Mark Nyoma, 7 points. 4 rebounds unofficially. Andrew Politi, a couple of threes, 6 points. Tyler Bike just 2 for 2 from the field. 5 points, 3 rebounds. And how about just 1 free throw attempted combined in that first half? 4 team fouls each way. Portsmouth, 4 different scores. 3 points a pop for Carmine Zingarello and Matt Minkler. 2 for Radcliffe, 2 for Miles, and that is it. 5 points in each quarter for Portsmouth. So a low-scoring affair. The good news is that these two teams can get hot in a hurry. And frankly, I would expect them to do so before it's all said and done. A lot of talent both ways. The baskets could come fast and furious in the second half. Reminder, Saturday, we're back at it with our third broadcast this week. We'll be in Goffstown for the second time as Bedford takes on Goffstown. It's a 4:30 start. 4:15 is our coverage. Begins at 4:15. Goffstown, they're hot. They've won 6 straight. Bedford, of course, 9-4 right behind them. Got a good crowd here tonight. Good student section. They've been animated as usual. It's always the case year in and year out here. Been a physical game. Both defenses challenging in the man-to-man. The officials have let them play. And still a lot of time to go here. A full half of basketball in front of us. Portsmouth trying to play spoiler and put the state on alert. They knocked off Nashua North. That's probably their biggest win so far. A couple of weeks back on the Seacoast. We were at that game. You can watch that game. Our full archive is available for free on our YouTube channel. Of course, FNLNH Media. All right, here we go. Trinity ball. They led by as many as 15 in that first half. They lead by 12 to begin this third quarter. Starters back on the floor both ways as the two teams switch ends. Let's Bike, the point guard, directing traffic off the ball. Pioneers go back into a bit of a weave here. Ellis finds a gap. Can't get the runner. Rebound off the tip, collected by Miles, his third for Portsmouth. Coach Mulvey on his feet. Trying to get some rhythm here. This Trinity defense only forced 4 Clipper turnovers in that first half, but a couple of blocked shots for this man, Nyoma. Another right-hand swat on Radcliffe. We saw that back in the first quarter. Again, the defense has been suffocating tonight for Trinity. Inside, off the inbound, Degnan's going to score. The 5th Clipper to get his name in the scorer's book. Gotta love the bucket off the baseline inbound. I know Coach Mulvey does. His Clippers are back within 10. Coach Bike crouched down on the Trinity bench watching the offense. Tyler inside out, 3-pointer Nyoma. No good. Good box out by the point guard, Radcliffe. It's his first rebound. Clippers get the stop they want. Now Miles going to fire the high arcing 3. It's too wide. Bike with the rebound. the miss. Another block by Naoma, his third. Or I'm sorry, Naoma one who lost it. Not sure who got that. It might have been Zingarello for Portsmouth. Zingarello now going to stop and is called for travel. Pretty good up fake, but his feet slid a little bit underneath him. Right in front of the official, Pete Burkhardt, who blows the whistle. Fifth turnover for Portsmouth. Stays at a 10-point Trinity lead with 2 minutes now gone, third quarter. Pioneers running a high set. Catch and face Naoma. Little jab, gets Miles in the air, up and under. It's Bike for two. Well, Naoma draws the attention of the defense, and Bike able to slip three undetected along that baseline. Bike now with 7. Pioneers again by 12, doubling up Portsmouth here 24-12. 2.5 gone, third quarter. Degnan for 3. Line drive miss. Offensive rebound. Minkler is third. Second chance tries have been few and far between, really, for both teams, as each side has done a pretty good job on the defensive glass. Minkler drive and kick. Skip pass ends up out of bounds. Trying to find Radcliffe on that weak wing. Ends up taking a bounce into this Manchester crowd. 3 minutes gone, third quarter. Again, it's Naoma in the high post. Step back, another head fake. 15-footer is short. Minkler with rebound, number 4. Clippers again get a stop. Round the horn, Radcliffe was open in the corner briefly, but a good closeout. Meanwhile, the 3 is too strong. Naoma the rebound. Ellis into that corner. It's picked off by Degnan. Good steal. Clippers now with numbers. Zingarello for 3, up and in. His second from downtown. Doubles his point total. He's got 6. Clippers are back within single digits at 24-15. Midway through third quarter, excuse me. Coach Mulvey trying to pump up the defense. Politi for 3, yep. 9 points, all on made three-pointers. Knocked down 2 in that first half. Minkler gives up the dribble. Pinkowski falls down. Minkler trying to take advantage, buries a mid-range J. Minkler with 5, his second field goal. Portsmouth back within 10. Ellis traveled. Sophomore shuffled the feet. Second turnover of this third quarter for the home team. Well, we saw this plenty in the first half. The Trinity full court press. Radcliffe had it slapped away from behind by Bike. It goes out of bounds. I think there's been an effort tonight by Coach Bike to deny Radcliffe the basketball. We've seen him face guarded in the backcourt. As Degnan fires a 3, it goes in and out. Politi rebound number 5 for Trinity. Bike now looking to push. Pull up, 16-footer, no good. That's his first miss. Comes off the back iron, Degnan the rebound. We hit the 3-minute mark, third quarter. Clippers hanging around. They have never led tonight. They've played from behind, and they'll get a bucket there. Minkler getting aggressive, put some touch on that banker. Trinity's lead down to 8, 27-19. Again, Pioneers facing what looks like a dialed-up man-to-man. There's the back door, and Pike has got the finish at the rim. Another nice pass on the back door. Minkler right to the cup, left-hander. Just blows by Herman. Minkler feeling it, 6 of his 9 in the second half. Spin move, Bike, and a foul is called. Pioneers going to go to the line for just a second time. We're still awaiting a Portsmouth free throw. Bike fouled there by Radcliffe, his second. That's the first foul either way in this third quarter, just outside of 2 minutes left. Bike did not look to get his own shot in that first half. Took only two shots. 2 for 2 from the floor, 5 points at the break. He's got 5, now 6 in his third quarter alone after going 2 for 2 at the line there. So he is now the game's high scorer with 11. The lead is 10 at 31-21. Max Shosha back on for Trinity. Got some good time off the bench in that first half. Tyler Hodgson makes another appearance for Portsmouth. It's been a short rotation each way tonight, though. Not a whole lot of bench players getting action. Meanwhile, foul in the lane. Zingarello and Herman collide. The foul's going to go against Trinity. Don Pinkowski, his second. Inbound deflected. And now a timeout is called. Coach Bike wants a full here. Minute 44 to go, third quarter. 31-21 Trinity. Pioneers looking for their 11th straight win. Portsmouth hoping to avoid their second straight loss. Clipper win would keep them in that top tier in Division I, as they came in at 8-3 despite a 52-45 loss Tuesday night at Wyndham. Trinity's latest victim was Central back on Tuesday, 72-62. Pioneers will take on Alvern on Saturday. That game is in Hudson, while Portsmouth will play host to Keene. That's quite the trip from west to east across the state for the Blackbirds. Nick Anastas with you. Glad you could join us here on our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week. A good crowd here in Manchester, as we expected, as the buzz continues to get louder around Coach Bike's program. They're the last unbeaten team. Pinkerton, by the way, they're in action tonight, right behind Trinity in the standings with just one loss, taking on the defending champion BG Cardinals. At last look, it was BG, a 1-point lead after one. Keep an eye on that one after the game as well. Final 90 seconds, third quarter. Minkler has been the guy to go to for the Clippers in this third quarter, but he comes up short on that pull-up, and Naoma comes out of the crowd with his 6th rebound. Bike, pull up, too strong, weak side rebound, Zingarello, that's a good one. Able to rip it with 2 hands. 4th rebound for the Portsmouth senior. Again, Clippers, a chance to make this a single-digit difference. Trailed by as many as 15 about midway through the second quarter. Final minute of this third quarter. Zingarello, too strong. Tipped, offensive rebound. Pulled in by Hodgson, then a steal. Bike, going to pull up, going to use the banker. Seventh Portsmouth giveaway. 8 points in this third quarter for Bike to push his total up to 13. The lead a dozen again at 33-21, down to 35 seconds. Zingarello off the curl, got the straightaway 3. It's his third from deep, 9 points. And again, Trinity in a position here for the final shot of the quarter. They beat the buzzer on a make back in the first quarter. 10 seconds. Their lead is 9. Bike. Here's the countdown from the crowd. Slips to the rim, but leaves it short. Miles the rebound. 3-quarter court. He goes off the pipe. Up in the rafters. And that'll do it. So, 3 quarters in the books. Trinity so far have led wire to wire. 33-24 is the Pioneer lead. Will they capture their 11th win and stay unbeaten? Or will Portsmouth come from behind in this fourth quarter? We begin to find out next. You are watching Our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com.
Start of the fourth quarter here in Manchester. Portsmouth with the ball. They trail by 9, 33-24. Trinity is led wire to wire. Pioneers, the last unbeaten team in Division I, looking to improve to 11-0, and they force a steal. Ellis comes up with the ball into the corner. Politi closed off well. Now Ellis on the baseline. Skips it to the wing. And now Naoma going to pull it out with the dribble. Pioneers led by as many as 15 in the second quarter, by 12 at halftime. Their lead through 3 is 9. Trying to push that back to double digits on their first trip here in the fourth quarter. Ellis! Little teardrop. Sophomore. Hasn't looked to shoot much, but open there just south of the free throw line. His second field goal, 4 points. Lead back to 11, minute gone, fourth quarter. Justin Blumenthal is back on. He's a three-point threat for Portsmouth. On the floor with fellow sharpshooter Zingarelli. Degnan, who fires a three and comes up short. Bike the rebound, his fifth, and a foul is called. Minkler and Hodgson, the other two Clippers on the floor. Trinity with Bike, Naoma, Ellis, Politi for the starters, and Shosha the sixth man. Ellis looking again to get deep in the lane. Gonna bank this one too strong. Second try won't go either. Finally Minkler able to clear the glass for Portsmouth. Well, Minkler has played well for Portsmouth. 9 points, 6 came in that third quarter. He's the team's high scorer. Blumenthal on the wing, shuffled the feet and traveled. Now Portsmouth 4 turnovers in that first half, 4 so far in the second half after that giveaway comes nearly 2 minutes into this fourth quarter. Clippers going to extend this half-court ban all the way to the mid-court line. Try and dial up the pressure. Meanwhile, Bike tried to drop it underneath, tipped away, and then last touched by Naoma went off his left shoulder. According to the official Pete Burkhardt, Coach Bike not happy. $11 giveaways tonight for Trinity, 7 in that first half. Both defenses have been pretty good, hence the low score. Portsmouth, they've been patient tonight. Trinity has really been good, especially in that first half, getting out and challenging on the perimeter. And they'll do so here. Shosha the steal. The sophomore to the cup. Can't get the finish, but he'll head to the free throw line. Now Max Shosha able to step in front of that pass and then hit on his way up. Going to shoot 2 here momentarily. Our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week is presented by Beals Insurance. Locations in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Visit BealsInsurance.com. Also in part by MG Sports Fundraising. That's fundraising made easy. MG Sports Fundraising is the official fundraising partner of Friday Night Lights New Hampshire. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com and start raising money for your team today. Also by Ulster Property Services. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Serving Southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit ulsterpropertyservices.com. By New Hampshire iPhone Repair. It's done while you wait. It's backed by their lifetime warranty. Now with 6 locations in Southern New Hampshire and on the seacoast. Visit NHiPhoneRepair.com. And finally by the New Hampshire Tomahawks. Showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit nhtomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. Nick and Astis with you. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. Shosha, a rare free throw opportunity. Goes 1 for 2, hits the second. Pioneers collectively 3 of 4. Portsmouth is yet to take a free throw. With now just 5 minutes remaining in regulation. The lead again is a dozen. That was the halftime bulge. Coach Pike down on one knee on the Trinity sideline, screaming at this defense. Radcliffe, 2 quick steps. The pull-up is off target. Offensive rebound by Miles. He's got a team-high 5, and it leads to a bucket for the junior. Gets it in the paint over 2 Pioneers. Good right-hand finish, his first field goal of this second half. Doubles his point total to 4. Pioneer lead is 10. Portsmouth refusing to quit. Ellis is called for the travel. Again, the sophomore shuffled the feet. He looks confused after the official, Pete Burkhart, blew the whistle. 12th turnover for Trinity. Token pressure here in the backcourt. I'm going to let Minkler cross over the line. He's guarded by Ellis. Clippers trying to make it a single-digit game again, down 10 here. Coming up at the midway point, 4th quarter. Minkler in the corner. Bikes on him, gives him a couple of feet. Junior puts his head down. His pass is tipped by Naoma. It ends up out of bounds. It'll stay with Portsmouth. Pioneers have looked to jump the passing lane tonight. Naoma almost got that one. Radcliffe, he's seen a lot of defensive attention. A second defender forces him to give it up. Inside of 4 minutes, Radcliffe, a deep 3, short. Minkler, offensive rebound off the bounce. Driving kick, Zingarello ready, and the 3 is up and in. Good play by Minkler to keep that one alive. He's got 6 rebounds tonight to go with 9 points. And again, the Clippers find themselves in the ball game. Down 7. It's the closest they've been since the first quarter. Clock ticking, making our way towards 3 minutes. And a timeout, Trinity. Comes with 3:18 to go. Coach Pike, again, not quite liking what he saw there. He's got something in mind, I believe, as he grabs the clipboard. Coach Pike, of course, played for Hartford. His father, of course, longtime coach at Sacred Heart down in Connecticut. And, of course, Tyler is the sophomore point guard, widely regarded as one of the best players in the state. So it's a basketball family with the Bikes, and we'll try and get Coach, if we can, to come over and speak with us after this one concludes. So hopefully a short interview on the way with Coach Pike coming up as the Pioneers look to close the deal. They've led throughout the ball game tonight by as many as 15 in the first half. Hoping to shut things down over the final 3:18. However, Clippers are right in the mix here, down only 7. Pike trying to get away from Ratcliffe. Ellis, pass tipped and stolen in the lane by Miles. Now Ellis, the second defender, steals it from behind. Politi, slowed down by Ratcliffe, keeps the dribble alive and then had it poked loose. Defenses have been helter-skelter here. 2:40 to go. Drive and kick. Zingarello steps into a long two. It's contested. It's too strong. Bike ends up with the board. And a foul here at midcourt. Got to reach in on Radcliffe. It's his third. And now 4 on the team. Only 1 in the second half against Trinity. Coming up on 2 minutes. Clippers going to have to start taking some gambles here defensively. No shot clock, as we know. Coach Mulvey wanted to travel there against Ellis. Instead, the Clippers are forced to commit a foul. Coach Mulvey continuing to protest from the visitor sideline. Ellis had been called for shuffling the feet a couple of times. 5 team fouls against Portsmouth, so they've got 1 left to give with 2:08 to go. Bike going to attack, going to pull up. The leaner is good. Another strong second half for Tyler Bike. 10 of his 15 since halftime. He's the game's highest scorer. More importantly, he's got his team up 9 once again. Minkler to the hole is fouled. Well, they get hit at some point, lost the ball on the way up, and then was body slammed under the rim by Naoma, who I believe just picked up the foul. It's either Naoma or Ellis. It's actually Ellis, and that's big. That's number 4 against a sophomore. Minkler, no problem. Hard to believe, but that is the first trip to the free throw line for Portsmouth tonight. Comes with inside of 2 minutes to go in regulation. Minkler, 2 more to his total. He's the lone Clipper in double figures with 11. Full court press by Portsmouth for the first time. Bike for Ellis into the corner. Pinkoski, and now back to the point guard. Bike with 1:35 to go. Trinity by 7. Bike with a probe dribble. Second defender comes over. Bike goes behind the back. As Ellis wide open on the wing. Sophomore thought about it. Thinks better of it. Puts it on the deck. Now goes around Minkler down the lane. Game of keep away right now for Trinity. It's a hot potato, and a foul comes in the corner. Pioneers reluctant to shoot. They want to milk this clock. Clippers have a lot of fouls, 1 left before it's bonus time. 16 fouls now. The visitors up against the limit. Radcliffe just picked up his 4th. Coach Mulvey going to pull him off the floor as Hodgson returns. Now Bike is hit by Minkler shortly after the catch. So Bike to the free throw line. 2 for 2 in this one. One of the Pioneers' better free throw shooters on the season. Subs both ways. Hodgson out, Radcliffe back on for Portsmouth. Ellis taken off the floor for Trinity as Herman returns. Bike gets the roll. Game high 16 for the sophomore. A little more breathing room. 39-31, 1 more up and in. 40-31, 70 seconds to go. Clippers starting to run out of time. Minkler going to fire. 3-pointer, too strong. Bike the rebound off the bounce on the weak side. He's fouled shortly after. Bike an all-around good game tonight. 17 points, 7 rebounds unofficially. Despite the fact he only took 2 shots from the floor in that first half. Right back to the stripe where he just knocked down 2. He's 4 for 4 in this one at the line. With the baby blue and pink shoes. Can't get that one though. First miss either way tonight. Another rebound for Ellis, and now Portsmouth with inside of a minute. Going to swing it to Zingarello. 3-pointer, too strong. This one tipped out of bounds. And it's going to stay at that end. Radcliffe running out of time. Finally finds Zingarello on the wing. Left-hand dribble, 2 steps, fade away. Right-hand shot short, follows his own miss, and gets the banker. And without a quick timeout from the sideline, Carmine Zingarello. He's played well tonight. Now with 14 points, 5 rebounds. The timeout comes with inside of 42 seconds to go. And again, Portsmouth, the closest they've been in the second half has been 7. That's where they find themselves here with 41.7 seconds to go. Trailing by 7, 40-33. Coming up after the game, full recap of this one. We'll get you the stats. Out-of-town scoreboard as well, plus an interview with Coach Mike. That's all coming up here after the games. Still 42 seconds of business to be taken care of. Trinity led tonight by Tyler Bike. No surprise. As we mentioned, 17 and 7. Had help from Mark Nyoma. Scored all 7 of his points in the first half. Also pulled in 6 rebounds. Clippers, balanced attack, 2 players in double figures, Minkler and Zingarello, the latter, as we mentioned, with 14 points. All right, 42 seconds. Full court press from Portsmouth. And a foul as Ellis is hit from behind. Deep in the backcourt by Hodgson. Still a 1-and-1. That's 9 team fouls. Less than a second goes off the clock. Be Ellis's first trip to the line. Sophomore with 4 points. Right hand free throw, in and out. It's the miss the Clippers were hoping for. Long outlet pass, tough catch by Minkler. Foul by Politi, who got tangled up with Minkler. And again, just a 3rd team foul by Trinity. Pioneers a quick huddle defensively. And now Minkler set for the inbound in front of his own bench. Clock down to 35 seconds. Bike takes a gamble and then fouls Radcliffe from behind. Tried to jump the passing lane there. Commits the quick one with 30 seconds. And now 4 team fouls against the home team. Meanwhile, the official Pete Burkhart checking with the scorer's table over something. Not quite sure what. No adjustments made to the scoreboard. And now Coach Mulvey getting an explanation. Inbound again from the sideline. Radcliffe trying to get away from Nyoma. Zingarello is their best 3-point shooter. And this one intercepted. Bike picks off Radcliffe and then is fouled with 19 seconds to go. Well, Radcliffe left his feet along the baseline there, and no one around. Bike an easy steal. He's played well defensively tonight. Radcliffe just hounded from the get-go, only 2 points. Meanwhile, another free throw for Bike. 18 now with 1 more on the way. 8-point lead reestablished. Make it 9 after another 2-for-2 trip. Final 19 seconds. Minkler into the front court. High arcing 3 is too strong from the wing. Radcliffe goes into the stands but can't save it. And the Clippers have just about run out of time here with inside of 12 seconds. They do give 1 more foul. I think Bike's okay with that. He gets to add potentially to his point total. Another strong second half for the sophomore. 14 of his 19 since halftime. Had a feeling that would be the case. It's kind of been a pattern this season. He looks to get others involved in the first half and then adopts a more aggressive mindset in the second half. cool even 20 points. Bends the knees real low and cashes in again. How about 8 of 9 at the line? The lead 11. The 3 is up and in. It's Degnan. Second field goal. That is going to do it. Trinity is 11-0. 44-36 is the final. A good fight tonight by Portsmouth, but a wire-to-wire win for Trinity, as they get the job done. Both head coaches shaking hands, and we're going to try and get Coach Pike for a post-game interview. So 44-36 is the final. As again, both head coaches meeting at midcourt. Both teams short turnaround. Next in action Saturday. Pioneers will be on the road in Hudson to take on Alvern. While Portsmouth returns to the Seacoast, they will host Keene. All right, we'll take a break. Come back. We'll get Coach Pike. We'll get you the final stats, and we'll get you a final look at the out-of-town scoreboard as well. That's on the way. Trinity wins it 44-36 here on our Friday Night Lights Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. Are you ready to make your house your dream home? Then it's time to contact Ulster Property Services at ulsterpropertyservices.com. Ulster offers commercial and residential landscaping and hardscaping services and is now booking for fall cleanups, snow services, and interior home renovation projects. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Ulster Property Services, serving southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit ulsterpropertyservices.com.
Hey, I'm Chad, the owner of New Hampshire iPhone Repair. We're New Hampshire's most trusted and affordable repair shop for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, and even Android needs. Don't worry, we're affordable, reliable, and we back our parts with a lifetime warranty. And do you know what the best part is? No, what? We can repair your phone while you wait.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know, Mrs. Green. Here's your iPad, good as new. Bring your phone into New Hampshire iPhone Repair today.
The New Hampshire Tomahawks promote the highest level of club lacrosse competition, not just in the state, but in the country. Looking to get recruited? Director Chris Cameron keeps an open dialogue with the nation's top college lacrosse coaches. Over 400 New Hampshire Tomahawks alumni have played at the college level, including the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Ivy, NESCAC, NE10, and more. The New Hampshire Tomahawks coaching staff has over 100 coaches, including current high school, varsity, and college coaches. The Tomahawks offer training for players of all ages, clinics, camps, and leagues, along with spring, summer, and fall elite teams. So play with the best. The New Hampshire Tomahawks, showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit NewHampshireTomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today.
Well, back here in Manchester following a 44-36 win for Trinity as the Pioneers improve to 11-0. Joining us now is the head coach of the Pioneers, Keith Pike. Coach, congratulations, first of all, on another hard-fought victory, wire to wire. Your team right now have been the standard bearers as we head towards the second half of the schedule. What has been the difference in your mind here between what you saw late last year with this Final Four run and the first 11 official games so far this season?
I think the Final Four run helped our young kids, our 3 sophomores that were on the team, Ellis, Naoma, and Bike. And I think that helped them carry over a winning attitude. You know, I give a lot of credit to the 5 seniors we had last year. Trying to establish a different culture. You know, and I think that's carried over to this year a little bit. But we got kids that, you know, practice hard and they refuse to really lose. You know, take the UMass saying years ago.
That's right. John Calipari.
Yeah, and you know, and I think that's pretty good. I've always been taught, and always been told, you got to be able to win games in the 70s and you got to be able to win games in the 40s.
Well, that's a good point, because that was my next question. It seemed like your team hit a couple of dry patches throughout the game tonight, but always found a way to carry through. It seems like, based on what you already said, experience from last year, etc., you've got a lot of floor leaders. Obviously, your son amongst that group, but at times do you let them kind of figure it out on their own during some of these defensive-oriented games?
Yeah, that's important for them to learn. You know, I'd love for them to call plays. You know, I think they need a little help with that. But there's a lot of times I don't look out there and I don't try to make eye contact with them because they gotta take care of it themselves.
Right. Now your son, another spectacular game tonight. Only took, I think, 2 shots in that first half, but looked to get it going in the second half. Has that been kind of the game plan with him this year, is to get others involved early and then look to score later?
No, I think he's been struggling early, to be honest with you. As a coach, you know, standpoint, I think the other coaches would agree too. He struggles a little bit in the first half. I think he presses too much. He tries to do too much in the first half. And then in the second half, he lets the game come to him a little more. He slows down, more change of pace, which is more beneficial for him. But he's in phenomenal shape. So, you know, he's like you. You take kids, and he works hard, and he's gotten to this point because of his hard work. So it's a credit to him and being in the best shape of his life that he's able to sustain that energy all the way through 4 quarters.
Now, I assume he put a basketball in his hands either in the crib or at the first birthday party. How long has he been at this here?
As far as I can remember, he's always loved basketball, and I haven't really, you know, pressed it on him. I've trying to be a father to him like my father was to me. You know, if you're going to do it, be serious about doing it.
Right.
You know, and he is. You know?
Right. What would an unbeaten regular season record mean to you in this club?
That's jumping the gun there, Nick.
That's my job.
Yes, you're good at it too. It would be special, you know, but the most important thing that we're trying to focus on is just improving every game.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's some good moments that we had the last couple of games, but there's a lot of bad ones that we have to get rid of. You know, and you know, we got another tough game against Alvern. They got a real good big kid, and they know how to play. They'll control the tempo. What we've been trying to do is just focus small practices like our practices, because it's such a short season, you know, and we're just trying to come into the gym, get a good workout in, get a lot of shots up, and then move on to the next game.
Yeah. All right, final question, Coach. You alluded to it already. What will it take to get it done Saturday at Hudson against the Alvern Broncos?
We got to, you know, every game we try to focus on playing hard and playing together. We got to share the ball, and obviously we got to rebound.
Yeah.
You know, Graham's is a very dominant force down there, but we also got to pressure their guards, and we got to, you know, do what we do best. We've actually, all our games, we're going into it saying, let's not focus so much on the other team. Let the other team worry about us. You know, let's just play our game, and I guess it's been going well so far this year.
Yeah. Well, another good win tonight, Coach. Appreciate the time tonight, and good luck, obviously, moving forward.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And again, Keith Bike of Trinity doing a great job as usual. And, well, 11-0 speaks for itself. All right. Final numbers here. The Pioneers once again led by Tyler Bike, the sophomore, 21 points. 16 of those coming in the first half. Andrew Politi, 9 points, all on made 3-point field goals. Mark Naoma, 7 points, all in the first half. He also pulled in 6 rebounds. Portsmouth, 2 double-figure scorers. Carmen Zigarello, the senior, 14 points, 11 in the second half. Minkler had 11, with 8 of those coming after halftime. Again, Trinity wins it tonight by a final of 44-36. Elsewhere, BG and Pinkerton, always a fun game no matter what the sport. And right now it's a 1-point game. Defending champs 41, Pinkerton 40. Astros with just one loss on the season. That game through 3 quarters. Again, the Cardinals a 1-point lead heading into the 4th. Londonderry leading Central at half, 26-20. Just underway out west. Keene trailing Memorial 9-8. Salem, they beat Alvord 55-52. 1 quarter in the books. Timberlane on top of Spalding 16-7. Some of the lower division, Kingswood over Plymouth 3 quarters of the way through. 51-36 is the score there. And Campbell, they beat Conant tonight by a final of 39-20. Want to thank our sponsors, of course, Beals Insurance, MG Sports Fundraising, Ulster Property Services, New Hampshire Tomahawks, and NH iPhone Repair. We appreciate the folks here at Trinity High School, including Athletic Director Mike Connell and the Associate Athletic Director Mike Martinez. Our dual cameramen, John Barron and Craig Incardoni, doing another bang-up job tonight from high above the floor. Our statistician is Winston Beals. Our director is the man behind the curtain back at the Beals Insurance Studios. His name, of course, is Big Ben Beals. And, of course, the man behind it all, executive producer Steve Beals, down in sunny Florida. My name is Nick Anastas saying so long. Final score, final time, Trinity 44, Portsmouth 36. We will be on the air Saturday at 4:15 when Bedford takes on Goffstown. This has been a presentation of our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week presented by Beals Insurance.